Christmas is about traditions. Throughout the holidays, friends and family gather together to share love, laughter, and a bounty of Christmas foods. We all love tracing our family traditions back through the generations to find out where they began. But have you ever wondered about the food found on your holiday tables year after year? Join me, Glenn Warren, as the host of Seasons Eatings and travel the world as we explore the history and origins of your favorite Christmas foods. New episodes are released every month. You can find Seasons Eatings at seasonseatingspodcast.com and wherever you download your favorite podcast. So join me, Glenn Warren, for your next serving of Seasons Eatings.
Well, 2024 is almost over, and here we are.
Ooh, thank God. That president, right?
I could not believe they picked that person to be president.
Can you believe that there was news this year?
No way.
I don't believe it.
And then also Thing.
I thought we banned that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, some countries did.
I could do with more stuff and less Thing, honestly, this year. Less.
I mean, I really thought that something would have happened, but I didn't know that things also happened.
Yeah.
What a year. 2024.
Kind of a tragedy.
Yeah.
The things.
Yeah. Tragedy, comedy. We had everything this year. A little bit of drama and also a biopic, I think.
This year has for sure been 365 days.
Yeah.
Like it for sure.
Yeah.
Like
It felt like it.
Felt like it.
Let me just check the release date of this episode. Oh my God, it's January 17th.
Oh, no. I'm not doing well.
No.
How am I 40?
Haven't you always been 40?
How dare you?
How dare.
You're closer to 40 than I am.
How dare a 39-year-old say that about me?
To me, a 17-year-old. Wow, unbelievable. I'm so glad it's 2004. So welcome into Candy is Dandy, the Candy Review Podcast of 2024. Can you believe that we were granted Podcast of the Year title? Granted.
Yeah.
They canceled all other Candy Review podcasts and let us be the only one.
Yeah.
The Prime Minister of America allowed that.
They say keep up the shoddy work. We like it.
Yeah. All other podcasters died in some mysterious plague, and that's why we won Podcast of the Year.
There was having advertisers killed all the other podcasts, but not us because we don't have any advertisers.
Yeah, there was a weird virus that you got by reading an ad for BetterHelp.
Yeah, for Casper mattresses.
Casper mattresses. They turned you into a Casper mattress.
It unlocked a sleeper cell code.
Everyone went around trying to kill RFK, but they didn't realize he was already dead. Like the technology was so old, so they all ended up killing each other.
Yeah.
Can you believe it? That's what happened in 2024.
On January 9th of 2024.
January 16th of 2024. Oh yeah, January 6th.
Yeah,
It's coming
anniversary.
up.
Yeah, how are you guys going to celebrate?
We're going to celebrate.
Back to the Capitol.
But what capital?
I'm going to buy the biggest American flag. Walk right up to the steps.
Me, I'm going to buy myself a new Nancy Pelosi's desk just for January 6th. That's how
I
I
can take a
celebrate.
big dump on it.
I've been holding it for 2 days. My legs are shaking.
I've been holding it since the first January 6th. So this is Daniel Insurrectionist.
Oh my God.
This is Beto QAnon Sistos.
Yeah.
This is Greg. Is this a barbecue? Gonzalez.
They're good people on both sides.
Yeah,
all right?
yeah.
Is this the line to get into the Smithsonian, Gonzalez? Imagine that person
Oh my
thinking,
God. I went to the wrong Capitol. I went to go to Capitol Records. What happened?
I went to go to Capitol with 2 A's.
2 A's. Oh God. I went to go to I have a deposit. How did I end up on TV?
Try to go to Capital One.
Yeah. All my friends are calling.
Just wanted to check on my credit.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? It's bad now.
It's bad. You're on TV in a weird situation. It's not good anymore.
So this is the Candy Review Podcast. We weren't actually at January 6th.
No, I was painting
no,
a
no,
sign
no,
at the time.
Yeah, we were at January 7th.
Yeah.
We got the date
The
wrong.
cleanup.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were staff.
We were the bad guys there to clean up. This is the show where we talk about candy. We do some candy news. We pick a different candy every week. We do the history of the candy. We taste the candy. We review the candy. We play the candy game. And then we storm that candy capital.
Yeah. It's the only way to take it back with candy strength.
Yeah, the might of a big hunk pounding up the steps of Capitol Hill. Of course, we start every show saying we weren't actually
Making it very clear after several very specific jokes that only people who stormed the Capitol would know.
We start with a top of the Capitol.
Oh,
that's not what
candy game. That's right.
That's also not for the candy game.
Oh, you're right. We don't have a sound for the candy game.
We don't have a sound for the candy game.
Oh, that we should fix that.
Yeah, we should.
Someone
I got a
send us-
trumpet.
Greg's gonna come in with his didgeridoo. It's time to play candy games. Wow. Ricola. So this top of the show. So we do play candy games at the yeah, thank you. Finish it. I can't keep going unless it's done. Okay, I feel good now. Let me just turn this doorknob 4 times.
Breathe.
Okay, and okay, we can start. So we normally play candy games at the end.
Right.
So this
What, we're going to play candy game at the
we
beginning?
are not. We are.
I like to lose up front.
I like to see Daniel win at the top of the show.
Yeah, I get to win twice in this episode. So we play a game on the show that may or may not be called Kids Joke the Darndest Things.
Yeah.
Where my sister's first grade class writes candy jokes for us and we try to guess the punchlines. Of course, we all know this. Everyone in the country knows this
Yes.
because we
Yep.
did it on January 6th.
In front of the entire country.
We did it in Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez's office.
Yeah.
I put accents on the word office.
I don't know.
Trying to pronounce her name properly.
Yeah.
So we're deep into the new school year with a brand new batch of students, but there's a couple jokes got held back a year from the last class.
Oh, man. They just didn't live up to the standard?
No,
or
they
what?
That's how you know the jokes are good.
Yeah. They didn't pass the LSAT. I don't know. What are they taking first grade?
Elementary sat.
Yeah, the EL sat.
The EL sat. Yeah. The EL sat.
That's where they just sit down.
Yeah.
And they pass.
And they just, yeah. My favorite character from Frozen is LSAT.
Yeah, LSAT.
LSAT,
And
yeah.
her sister, Seabest. No, that's actually from The Little Mermaid.
Yeah, the Seabest.
The
Yeah.
Little Mermaid had to take the Seabest to get on.
That's good. That's really good.
There's not enough of these left over to fill out an entire game, but I wanted to let them be heard because one of them is a specially choice. So it's going to be a top of the show game. Just a very quick
my
round. I'm
God.
going to just read the jokes and see what you can come up with for a punchline. So here's the first one. Why did the Snickers want to go to the beach by itself?
So it can unwrap.
But
Yeah.
remember, don't think too logically.
Oh.
Right. So it can get sunburned.
Also too logical because it had a cool hat.
Oh,
That
of
is
course.
true.
You got to get back in the first grader
Yeah.
mindset. So
I would have, if the word was umbrella, I would have maybe gone for that.
if the word was
Sorry,
umbrella.
if I had a clue making me think that it was.
why did the umbrella go?
He's deep in first grade
yeah,
thought.
Sorry, this is the
Did you pass your LSAT?
don't tell him, mom.
That's a requirement to be
To
on
be on
the
a
show. You
podcast,
need to
yeah.
have passed your LSAT. And you know what? What's the one you take for the military?
Your ASVAB.
The ASVAB.
Yeah.
ASFAB?
Your
Yeah.
ASVAB.
The
Well, my
ASVAB.
ass is fab. So.
The ASVAB is what Thor had to pass to become Odin's son, whatever.
They get the stone out. He had to pass it. What? Go ahead.
So the second joke. Why did the chocolate want to jump the mountain?
Get to the other
Oh,
side.
yeah, that's where I went too, but that's too on the
That's
nose.
too
Taste
obvious.
the cloud.
To taste the cloud.
What jumped? Chocolate?
Chocolate. Just chocolate.
Just
Could be any chocolate.
It could be any chocolate. To fly.
Okay. Because he wanted to go to the sun and melt so no one could eat him.
Ah,
Which is actually kind of sad when you think about that.
yeah, and it's
Yeah.
extra sad because I would still eat it.
Yeah. It'd be
You
softer.
can jump
Yeah.
as far as you want
I'm
chocolate.
coming for you.
Okay, so this is the one I really wanted to
All right,
get
here we
to.
go. Here we go. Here we go.
So the final one. Why did the Skittles go to the mountain?
There's a lot of mountains. There was a mountain one last time,
Yeah,
too.
did they take a trip? These
Yeah.
kids? Is that
Yeah.
why they are held back?
Mount Rushmore?
Yeah, my sister climbed Mount Everest with her whole first grade
Yeah.
class strapped to her back. Not many survived.
Yeah.
Because they wanted to go in the sun and melt so nobody would eat them.
They wanted to visit chocolate.
They wanted to visit chocolate. Why did the Skittles go to the mountain? Because he wanted to poop to space.
Whoa. I
Wow.
love that.
Yeah, that one that had to be.
That had to be said.
Yeah, that one couldn't go
Yeah,
unnoticed.
No.
So I'm guessing it like bent over on the top of the mountain and just,
And just
like,
like-
woo!
Yeah. Evacuated its bowels.
Lower gravity
Yeah.
up there.
Less gravity up there.
Yeah, lower.
Lower. Oh, I said
Right?
more gravity. Yeah.
More in the less direction.
Can you draw it?
Yeah. Okay. Can you just take this LSAT real quick for the listener? He pulled his pants down.
Oh, before this segment ends, is this segment about to end?
This segment has ended.
Oh,
I'm afraid that this segment. Oh yeah.
the segments are crashing into each other.
Look.
A top of the show thing.
Yeah.
Both of you have a little folded piece of paper there. Why don't you go and open it?
Oh, wait,
Right now?
This is not
no,
the
no, no, no.
candy.
Oh, this is not the
This
candy.
is not
this-
the candy.
I thought
What
this
the
was the
hell?
candy the whole time. I'm
Me
even
too.
more
Merry Christmas.
excited.
Happy Hanukkah.
Okay, I thought this was the candy. You gave us a little thing wrapped up before
Yeah.
we recorded. I
my
assume because we don't know what the
God.
candy is yet. Let's open this
Did
up.
you get him anything?
Your
I gave him a
company.
career.
A career I'm constantly trying to escape.
Yeah.
Let's see what
Well, you
this
did a good
is.
job taping this.
Oh my god! This is a pin made out of a sour gummy worm. That's why you asked me if I like sour gummy worms.
Why?
Oh my
asked you.
God.
What
I
is
got
yours?
a pin gummy bear.
That is so cool.
And what'd you get?
A pin Swedish fish.
Wow.
Wait a minute, is this real candy?
No, I don't think so. If it is, don't let ants near you.
No,
Did
it's
you
not
bite
real.
it?
It's not real.
Wait, then what is? Who made
It's-
this?
it's plastic.
Did Ada make this?
No, I got
you
this
make
from
this?
a fair. It comes from a little shop called Candy's Closet, closet with a K. We went to a little fair yesterday and somebody made pins. This candy person made pins of all these different desserts. And this is the 3 candies that she made.
This is so cool.
Yeah.
I think we should wear this whenever we record.
That's why you asked if I like gummy. It's
what it
all
is.
coming
That's what
together
it is.
now.
But wait a minute. How is this not edible? Because I
It was
ate
a
it.
diversion.
I ate it though.
Was it a little diversion? I didn't mean to trick you guys. I was just trying to figure out who
You're just
wanted
stupid.
what.
I asked a simple question and you got tricked.
Yeah.
A yes or no question.
I found out that neither one of you likes Swedish fish, which was heartbreaking.
Yeah.
But you know what? We'll get there when we get there.
I'm more of a Norwegian fish kind of. But no, I love this is so cool. I really like I think
That's
I'm
awesome.
going to wear this whenever we record from now
Okay,
on.
good
And
luck.
that's why you will see blood spurting through my shirt. How do you put this on?
You just pull the little rubber. You have a little black rubber thing, right?
Mine isn't black. Wait a minute. How do you open this?
You pull towards you.
pull it towards you.
You have the black back.
Oh, it's different for
yeah,
each
we
of us?
have the pin thing. So
Yeah, how does this
you got to
work?
push
Yeah.
in and then swing out.
How many times are you going to make me look a fool in this episode?
how long is the episode?
Did you pass the LSAT?
Actually, I passed the pin sat.
The side with the
Oh, okay,
circular
okay.
end.
I figured
yeah,
it out.
It's
I
like
did
a
the
necklace.
puzzle. Do I get a treat now?
You can swallow this pin.
All right, and I've stabbed myself.
It's hard to put on a shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine kind of flops down a little bit. Like I think your Swedish fish. I mean, that's like elegant. Like I would wear that.
Yeah,
to
you can wear that with a suit.
my daughter's wedding
Yeah.
to a Swedish man
To a Swedish man, yeah.
or a Swedish fish.
Hey, it's 2024.
It's the end of 2024. Anything could happen. Daughters marry fish now.
Yeah, that's the law passed January 10th,
Yep.
2024, that you can marry a fish if you want to. It was passed for the Little Mermaid remake.
As long as they're Swedish.
Yeah, as long as they're Swedish.
Well, as long as the country passed the sea best, you are allowed to marry a fish.
So that was part of the top of the
Wow.
show.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I saw it. I
I
thought
could have
of you.
saved this for a different one. And I wouldn't have had to ask about whether or not rapper sounds like rapper like I did last time.
No, that was smart.
Yeah, no, I like that
Yeah.
you did
Yeah,
that.
that's true. That was smart.
Now I know intelligently where we all stand.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm pretty low.
It was something of a verbal LSAT. I still don't understand how this isn't a real sour. We'll post pictures of these.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's like a.
But mine
His
has.
looks like a real gummy bear too. Like
Yeah,
that one is
look at
very
yours looks
gummy.
like a real Swedish fish.
Yeah.
Mine has like the granular texture of a sour gummy worm on it.
Yeah.
You want to lick it?
Yeah, I was gonna say, lick it.
Come.
Yep.
Come
Lick it?
Lick
Lick
the-
it.
You want to lick it?
Yeah, I'm not gonna take it off my shirt.
Yeah, lick it.
It's not on my shirt.
I'll get my video going.
Where's your shirt?
Yeah.
What do you call this thing around your crotch? My loin shirt. So now it's time to actually make that sound, Greg, because it is now time for Candy News.
Shit, my bad.
So, wait, I almost went straight into the Candy News. Who's delivering the Candy News? Does anyone is there any delivery of Candy News in the building? Hey, is there a doctor in the building of Candy News?
Yes. Hi. I forgot what my name was last time, but I am a doctor, a dentist.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
dentist.
Dr. Giggles? No, that's a horror movie.
Giggles.
Dr. Giggles.
Oh, wait a minute. Are you the
Dr. Giggles rocks.
Are you the not the pacifier? What's the like scary clown that made people vomit in the movie theater? The Terrifier. Are you the Terrifier?
Can you describe the Terrifier again?
It's like a giant clown. Not giant, he's just a clown. But he's like a scary clown in these movies. Because you said that you were a
The
Mr.
one in the sewers?
No, his name is Pennywise, okay? He's not of this world.
The way you described Terrifier was a big clown that makes everyone throw up.
He's been in like 2 or 3 movies, but the most recent one,
Terrifier 2, everybody threw up.
Terrifier 2, people were allegedly throwing up in the movie
It was
theater.
so graphic
gross.
and
Anyway, is that
gory.
you?
Yeah, that's me.
Oh,
I'm
the
Terrifier 2.
Terrifier 2 is here.
Yeah, please call me as my lineage name, Terrifier as well.
That's
Please,
scary.
Terrifier 2 was my father.
I'm Terrifier as well.
That's pretty scary.
Are you throwing up? Wait a minute.
Yeah,
Someone
throw
Well, if he was holding a spicy jelly bean, watch out. So Terrifier 2, Terrifier as well. Do you have some Candy News you want to deliver?
Yeah, let me get it for you. Oh, hold on.
Oh, wait. This is making me throw up. Hearing other people throw up is making me... There are people who, when they hear people
my
throwing up,
God.
they do throw up.
Oh,
So
yeah?
if you threw up just now, take a picture and tag us, tag us on Instagram at Candy is Dandy Pod.
Hottest barfing take.
Tag us and vomit is Domit.
Wallace and Vomit
Wallace and Vomit,
is
yeah.
our other spinoff podcast. So thank you for throwing this up for us, Terrifier 2. I mean, you don't say, I mean, do you kill? I mean, what do you, other than throw up, do you kill people?
Yeah, hold on. I got a little.
Yeah, what is
I got
that?
some
What
corn
is
in my
the
teeth.
premise?
Yeah, what is your premise?
Yeah, people throw up.
I might have forced you into this premise, but what is your premise, Terrifier, as well?
I throw up.
Oh, okay.
I like
All right,
it.
that's
I
pretty
like it.
scary.
Yeah.
Are you a big clown or just a clown, but like big in people's minds?
Big in people's mind. It's that kind of like I'm actually 5'4", but I'm a short king.
Yeah, you're like Napoleon.
Napoleon.
You got
Yeah.
a presence.
Yeah. The mythology and the lore around me is pretty
Yeah,
big.
I
Yeah.
stand a short Terrifier.
Even short people can terrify, and that's what I'm all about.
Like Chucky.
Yeah.
Who's that? Oh, Charles?
Well, Chucky too. Sorry.
Chucky as well.
Chucky as well. You might know him as Chucky as well. Anyway, thanks, Terrifier, as well.
You.
Again, tag us at Wallace and Vomit, and we'll judge your vomit piles.
Oh yeah, rate my vomit.
Rate my
Yeah.
vomit. Yeah. Is my vomit hot?
Rate my Ralph.
Or is my vomit not? So
Yeah, what is it? Kill, F, and
Yeah.
marry
Yeah.
this vomit.
marry, kill, or vomit this regurgitated food. So this Candy News is called Revenge of the Nerds.
Oh, that's unique.
Yeah.
I've never
Yeah.
heard that.
Revenge of the Nerds as well,
Yeah.
actually. So this Super Bowl coming to a TV near you will be the first ever, maybe the last ever, commercial for Nerds Candy.
Whoa.
Revenge
That is
of
awesome.
the Nerds.
Never seen that before.
Well, yeah, you've never seen this before.
I'm getting deja vu, but none of the things are lining up. Is that how it works?
That's a symptom of meeting the Terrifier. They will be getting a 30-second spot featuring those nerd blob monsters we know and love that they promise will deliver a fresh look at the nerds' characters while engaging all the senses, which I assume means an OnlyFans video of the nerds.
Yeah, it's an ASMR.
Not all ASMR is sexual.
No, but the good ones are. It's just buttons unbuttoning for an hour and then I'm going anywhere. It's like a corset, strings being
Yeah.
pulled. Nerds characters?
Yeah. Is
You
it
know
the little
those
characters?
little blob guys.
Oh,
you
that
see
we've
on the
all
nerd.
known and grown to love.
We all know. I mean,
We
wait,
all know and love them.
you didn't grow up with a plushy nerd?
The little embryonic looking.
Yes.
They're embryonic.
Yes, they
They're
are,
kind
aren't
of
they?
like just born
Masses.
chickens. Yeah.
Just born chickens.
Should we
born.
make a
Coming soon to a shelf near you.
Borny fans? Do we want to make bets whether Neil deGrasse Tyson is going to be in this commercial?
Oh, that would be a get for them.
Yeah.
And he's like sexually harassing them. And he's sexually harassing and condescending to them.
Yeah. Will Wheaton's there too for some reason. Who else is a famous nerd? Who's
Famous
still alive?
nerd.
Because I can think
A
of
famous nerd who's been canceled. Was
Yeah.
Will Wheaton or Joss Wheaton?
Joss
canceled?
Wheaton was.
Yeah, well, Joss Wheaton's going to
Yeah,
be in
he's
this
gonna be
commercial.
there,
It's
yeah.
going to be all the canceled nerds. Well, Woody Allen, why not?
Yeah, why not?
He's a nerd.
Oh,
in a
yeah.
different
He's got
way. He's not
glasses.
smart. I guess he's smart, but he's not scientifically smart.
No, he's not scientifically
No.
smart. He's just like, feelings, what are they?
Who's another canceled math nerd? Well, they're a cancer to society. If you know a canceled
Oh my
math
God.
nerd, tag us on at Wallace's Vomit. So the ad will also feature Nerds gummy clusters.
Oh, that needs a commercial. Nerds clusters floating in space, bang
Oh
together,
my
evolution,
God.
2001. This commercial is the entirety of 2001 Space
Yeah.
Oh my
Odyssey.
God.
The
I
nerd.
could see the nerd in the fetus at the end.
Yeah.
Embryonic.
Yeah. Boom.
Boom, boom,
called
boom,
it.
boom, 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 boom.
boom.
Well, it starts with a nerd smashing the skull of another nerd.
Yeah, with a nerd's rope.
Yeah.
So a nerd's rope, yeah. Nerd. Nerd's rope flies in the sky.
I'm sorry, nerd. I
Yeah,
can't
piece
nerd
flies
that.
off.
Yeah, he throws in and coming down is just another nerd's rope.
yeah, the different color though.
And then I'll repeat my joke. I'm sorry, nerd. I can't nerd that.
I was afraid I would never hear it again. Thank you, nerd.
And then I open the nerd bay doors.
But the hell in the video is the guy from Revenge of the Nerds. It's like nerds. It's that guy.
Yeah.
That's when he gets mad at it.
I could see all of this. I mean, hey, nerds, if you want someone to write your 30-second Super Bowl commercial,
I think we got an
We're
outline
available.
already.
yeah, we're available. We just sit in this room when we're not recording.
Yeah. Well, we're not available on January 6th because we're busy.
One day of the year.
Yeah, we're busy.
So this is the first time any Ferrara brand candy will have a commercial during the Super Bowl because
That's right. That's how they're able to afford this.
just over the last 5 years, Ferrara candy has grown from $50 million in sales to $500 million in
Jeez.
sales. So that means you could afford at least 2 more commercials during the Super Bowl. This is all fun and nice, but I'll be more interested when Ferrara has the fruit striped zebra performing the halftime at the Super Bowl. And boy, when he has a wardrobe malfunction, the world notices.
Yep.
Yeah.
We pay attention to that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And we grow up a little.
America
grows up a
America
little.
went through puberty that day when the fruit striped zebra had a wardrobe malfunction at the Super Bowl. But yeah, that's candy news of the nerds.
He's still at it. I think that he likes it.
I think the Terrifier has
Shitting too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what people didn't. People were fine admitting that they threw up in the theater,
Yeah.
but they didn't want to talk about what they did in their pants.
No one wants to
watching the
talk. We're not
Terrifier.
there as a society yet where we think it's funny.
Yeah, we can't laugh yet.
Yeah.
Maybe like 4 January 6th from now, we'll be able to laugh at what people did during the Terrifier as well.
When January 6th is successful, we'll be able to talk about it. We'll be better.
When we finally put poop jokes in control of this country as Andrew Jackson intended. So now, Greg.
Yes.
We thought that you had
Yeah.
we thought that the little package we had was our
Tricked
candy.
me.
So you picked the candy without
did.
telling us. We have no idea what this was or is.
As or is.
Or
As
will
it is.
be.
I don't know what it is.
So tell us what candy we were about to eat.
I kept it from you. I don't really know why, but so much
Because you were
so much time had passed that it felt funny to not tell you.
Did you regurgitate it during the Terrifier?
That's what this bag's full of.
Reach in.
I feel like both of you have an opinion. I think it's a strong opinion on this candy. So I'm going to go ahead.
Okay, he's opening a bag. He's got a knife.
Have you ever wanted to eat? No. Have you ever wanted to eat chicken pox off of a Scantron?
Oh no.
We are going to eat buttons today.
That's not
Candy buttons.
That doesn't count, dude.
This brings me a lot of joy that we're eating candy buttons. I don't like candy buttons. I'm excited that you hate candy buttons this much and that we are eating candy buttons.
Candy buttons are 50% paper.
Yeah, that's the best part. Okay, so are there different flavors of candy buttons? Okay, because they have different colors.
And yeah, who does
cherry,
it?
lemon, and lime.
Who is the
2 poppable sheets.
mastermind?
Beto, you hate these
Boo.
things. Have you ever actually had them?
I have, unfortunately. That's how I know I hate them.
Because I don't know if I've ever actually had these.
What?
But I know to not like them.
Wow,
Okay.
weird. What is it about? Because everyone says you mostly eat paper. You swallow like 72 pieces of paper
Yes.
in a year by eating this or whatever.
Plus, I don't remember them having flavor.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's
So
my discovery this time because it's a novelty candy. So of course, it's right up my alley. It's
This is
something
a
that-
novelty.
Yeah, and it's like an activity candy, which sometimes I also like a Fun Dip or a Pop Rocks or something. But as I'm eating them, I'm like, wait, why do I really like this?
Yeah.
And I don't know.
okay.
So we'll talk about it.
By the way, this is, speaking of 2001, this is a very monolith of a candy.
It is.
Because this is a long candy.
It's 2 strips of paper that are, I believe, 22.5 by 11 and a quarter inches long.
This is
Damn.
like as tall as me.
Okay.
Daniel?
So today we're going to talk about the novelty candy buttons, the candy that is mostly paper. Buttons, the candy that has almost no story, as you'll see from my single-sided sheet of paper that I
Like half
hand
the
wrote.
sheet.
You should have gone into the history of buttons. And then one day, someone had a crazy idea. This shirt looks good.
Have you ever pressed a button you wanted to eat?
Okay, so they sell edible underwear, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, sign me up.
Imagine a full edible outfit, edible underwear, edible buttons. We've all had edible jackets before.
Yeah, and it's sewn together by like candy rope or whatever.
Yes, by
Yeah.
like a pulled apart Twizzler.
Yeah, but yeah, exactly what I'm thinking. Yeah.
This sounds disgusting.
Yeah, I would throw it in the trash. For the uninitiated, candy buttons, once owned by Necco, come as 2
That
long
makes sense.
strips
There
of
it is.
paper.
Yeah.
There it is.
They come as 2 long strips of paper. Think a CVS receipt or, like I said, a Scantron with colorful little round dome-shaped candies you could pick off the paper. Sometimes the paper comes up with it and you eat the paper.
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
Is that really a problem with these?
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
but like I feel like this so easily could come off. Why is it so?
Sometimes it does, and like I feel like the lower you get on the paper, sometimes I never figure out what they use as an adhesive. It might just be like a gel or a sugar or something. But sometimes paper come because the paper's thin.
Do you know the brand that apparently makes these on
It's
the back?
Doshers, I believe.
Doshers.
Doshers,
Because
yeah.
that was one of
Doshers,
like the
Doshers.
big candy cane brands that we did. I remember. Because
right.
we said Doshers.
They were Necco for a really long time, and then Doshers bought them. I think I have it here. But yeah, this was a bigger deal for another reason, a stupider reason.
Stupider than Doshers.
Yeah, a little bit. Despite what many people think the colors correspond to as far as flavors, yellow is lemon, obviously. Pink is cherry. Blue is lime.
Whoa.
But then
Why?
But there's like a spectrum of them blending together. So
Yeah.
Did they always have the spectrum?
I don't remember
Yeah,
the
I don't
spectrum. I remember the
spectrum
clear
either.
cut, like clear yellow.
So are
pink,
these like
blue.
mix, like the ones that are kind of pink, kind of yellow? Is that like a mixture of the flavors, or just like a trompe l'oeil?
I think it's a trick of the eye, or just like I don't think it's a mixture of the flavors, but we'll see if we could tell the difference.
Yeah.
I honestly was surprised to even learn that they were flavors. I thought they were
Yeah.
just like sugar texture things.
This is another Wonka candy because, like, in the speaking of January 6th, when the kids,
You can even eat the dishes.
you
Yeah.
can, but yes, but also you can eat the underwear. But you can even eat the underwear. When the kids all storm the candy shop,
Yeah.
they're like pulling candy buttons off of like a long rope of them.
Yeah.
It's like a paper towel dispenser of button candy sheets.
Which wouldn't roll too.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it would be bad. Can you believe that candy buttons date back to the 1930s?
Oh.
Guys, something this
When
modern.
people were eating real buttons.
Yeah.
Why not make these edible? I'm already eating them.
They also don't look like buttons, like either button.
I mean,
Like
they
a
don't
push
look.
button or a button you wear.
I
You pushed this before? You pushed this kind
I
of thing?
pushed one of these. Yeah, when I said begin the January 6th. This is what
We're waiting for the button to be pushed.
but anything that's like a circle on a surface, I think that's a button.
Okay.
You know,
All right, that's fair.
Fair.
I won't ding them for that.
Okay.
There's
Good
probably
thing-
a lot more we can ding
Just
them
the
for.
candy part, not the
Just,
button
yeah,
part.
just well,
Yeah, let's not go after them being buttons.
they come from the Cumberland Valley Company and J. Sudeck and Son. I think that's one company, which was in Williamsburg, New York. The actual candy on paper idea is credited to an engineer named George Theophile Dibb, who invented the machine that attached the buttons to strips of paper. They don't even know why he came up with that because there's not another purpose for it.
What was the problem he was trying to solve.
This paper's too flat.
Yeah, what was his answer? An answer to.
Could you put candy on paper?
He wanted to make like sleeves that had like bumps on it. Or I like the strips of paper are, like I said, 22.5 inches by 11.25 inches wide. So they're like a long strip of it's like 2 rulers.
It is a you get bang for your buck with this.
Sure, yeah. I bought some.
I mean, maybe not bang, but you get
You get buck.
You get buck. Your buck is worth it.
We stopped at the Vega Vineyard on our way back from up north about a couple hours, and they had a little candy shop there. And I got lemon heads. I got Red Hots.
We just talked about those.
We just talked about those, and I got. My girlfriend suggested that we get candy buttons too. So I was eating them, and I was like, "There's not much to these," and I ate almost the whole thing, just like mindlessly eating.
But you only ate the paper. And
I threw the candy out the window. And I was just like chewing on paper like a little rabbit.
Not much to this, but I like it.
This is for sure a trip to the hospital. The candy's ingredients are cornstarch, sugar, gelatin, coconut oil, artificial flavors, and artificial colors, being yellow 5, blue 1, and red 40.
Yeah.
Red dye. Wait. Okay, I don't think that's the band one.
No,
right?
red 40. Red 3 is.
Yeah. What
Well, that's pretty close.
is UB40 in this? They make red wine.
And you're saying there's a correlation. You're saying they're to blame.
It's good to me.
It's in. So in 1977, the company changed their name from Cumberland Valley Company and J. Sudak and Son to Uncle Nibbles Candy Factory.
Wow.
Shortly before...
Well, Uncle Nibble's friend with the Terrifier.
That's who the Terrifier is scared of, is Uncle Nibbles.
It makes him throw up.
Yeah, Uncle Nibbles has to knock on all his neighbors' doors. Shortly before selling the company to the CDCEEDEE Candy Company, who then sold to Necco in 1980, and they became the exclusive makers of buttons. Who said they made
But not by choice.
yeah, not by choice. Yeah,
It was a tax write-off.
guys, don't worry, we're exclusive, and nobody else is even trying. That's how much we dominate the market.
Can you believe we're the only ones
making this? It said in 1 year, Necco made 750 million candy buttons
But how much did they make?
as a threat. Yeah.
How much we're eating? How many?
Just because they could have doesn't mean they should have. Necco went bankrupt in 2018, and candy buttons were purchased at an auction.
Fact.
Yeah. And no one disagrees with this. Between Necco wafers and buttons, everyone's on board.
So this must have been the same because I think Sweethearts were affected when Necco went out of business, and they were saved, thank God, but from the chopping block.
Yeah.
They were saved from the Terrifier. Why do you call him the pacifier? That's Denzel
That's
Washington.
Denzel Washington.
He doesn't make anyone throw up except by how much you love him.
Is that Denzel Washington? It's not. It's
The pacifier. Yeah, the Terrifier is actually Denzel
The
Washington.
pacifier?
The pacifier. No, he's the equalizer.
Yeah, the equal.
The pacifier
is either Vin Diesel
or
Rock,
Jason Statham maybe is the pacifier.
or
Is this
The
real?
Rock. Yeah.
Yeah, the pacifier is real, man.
I think it's Vin Diesel. But
You might know it as a binky. Who plays the binky? Also the enemy of the Terrifier.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's Vin Diesel.
It's Vin Diesel.
Diesel.
Thank you.
He's
Vin Diesel is.
Yeah.
The pacifier.
Trailer that we all remember. So they went bankrupt in 2018. Candy buttons were saved by the Doshers Candy Company of Cincinnati.
Doshers.
Of the Necco products, buttons were the first candy to return to the market after the sale. They beat Necco wafers, which is like, as far as Necco goes, they're like big thing, and Sweethearts, which is also like,
Yeah. Well, we needed these buttons.
How would we?
Is that all the notes?
Yep.
That's everything?
that's everything.
Hey, why not?
That is everything.
Why not?
That is as much as I could.
What a weird, to be lost to time what this guy was thinking when he made
Yeah.
candy buttons. He took it to the grave with him. Let's exhume him.
I got to figure out this mystery.
I saw that monkey paw from the other episode.
It feels like the 30s they were trying for a lot of gimmicks for candy, trying to get like, how are we getting kids to eat sugar, as if it was hard.
This also feels like a cheap thing to make in the 30s during the Depression, and it's mostly paper.
Sugar
Yeah, the paper's the hard part.
Yeah, that was the most expensive thing was getting paper.
I'm somebody who fidgets a lot, and I love to rub my hands against weird textures. Just like running this through my fingers feels really good.
Yeah.
It satisfies a weird.
You have ASMR of the fingers.
Yeah, exactly. The way that you're not supposed to touch mosquito bites or chicken pox is like it gives that sensation.
I have a scab on my
Can I pick it?
forehead No, it's
Oh, can I pick
from picking a chicken.
me
pox.
too.
really?
Really? A
Yeah.
lot of people seem to
like
have.
right in between my eyebrows.
Yes, I have the same one. Twins. Did you pick my? Did you pick my chicken pox?
I was there.
You can pick your friends, but you can't pick your pox. Is that something?
Oh, you can.
Oh, yeah, you two did.
But you can also pick your friend's pox, and then you get shingles. You have had candy shingles. Yeah, these. I appreciate this.
I appreciate this as a novelty candy.
I don't have the hostility that Beto seems to have for these things. This is another candy that I feel like is more visual than anything, like candy corn.
Yes.
Like if this were the wallpaper on a candy shop, you wouldn't like that?
Yeah, that would be cool.
yeah.
that
And
would be
it
cool.
tastes like snozberries.
It tastes like salisbury. Tastes like salisburies.
Yeah.
You can even eat the dishes.
Yeah, you can even eat the underwear.
Yeah, that's not the line. Anyways,
So, okay, I'm going to open mine. All right, let's get this
I was
thing.
just like tearing it up.
The quality control, as you were pointing out,
Much
is
better.
quite bad.
yeah.
Oh, I thought it was much improved.
It smells like licorice.
What?
Why does it smell like
Oh,
licorice?
no, it smells like Necco wafers to
It
me.
smells like cleaner.
It does kind of smell like cleaner,
bathroom
like
cleaner.
spick and span.
It smells kind of like fennel to me, actually.
Kind of minty.
What other gross things can it smell? It smells like the Terrifier's just been in here.
Oh my god.
And you're right, the quality control, some of them look like amoebas,
Yeah.
and some of them are dots.
Maybe
Yeah.
like a pine sol.
Yeah, like a pine saw.
Windex.
Windex.
Raid.
It's a great. Oh, and look at. I went from the bottom, the blue, and the paper is coming up with it.
Which one do you want to start with? Which color do we want to?
I already picked a blue, so let's
Okay,
do
so
blue, which is lime.
Yeah, this is a lot of paper on the bottom of
Yeah,
this.
this is paper here,
There's a lot of paper stuck
as
here.
is its reputation.
Yeah, that would because they could so easily like grease this paper or something, or have it be like
Greasy
wax.
paper.
Oh, that would taste so good.
God, but the price is going to go up.
Yeah. Okay, so we're trying the blue one. So this is either cherry. This is lime. You
This
said
is lime. Yeah,
All right,
That's
we'll see
weird.
about that. Oh,
Oh,
that's good.
I mean,
it's just sugar. Like it. There's nothing to it.
yeah,
It's a little block of sugar.
it's a bland lime.
But what's this? What's
You know
this
what?
extra taste
there
here?
is a lime. There
Yeah,
is
no,
a
there's
distinct lime flavor.
detectable lime is happening?
In that. Yeah,
But there's
detectable lime.
Hmm.
Detectable Pikachu also.
this extra taste I'm getting, which is stringy,
Mm-hmm.
flat.
Tastes kind of.
I could write on it.
Kind of pulpy.
Kind of pulpy.
I've tasted this before in like Sequoia.
Yeah.
Sequoia National Park.
Yeah.
When I took a bite out of General Sherman, I bit my way through and drove my car through General Sherman.
Just a little hint of paper.
There's a little hint of paper.
Little
If-
hint.
A swallowable amount of paper.
Right.
Yeah.
Like as much as I'd allow my cat to eat.
Yeah.
But if this was like rice paper, like some of those Asian candies that
Oh,
come in
yeah.
like rice paper, that would at least be like, at least it's meant to be eaten.
Yeah, you
kind
can
of.
eat all of it.
It's forgettable. It's muted.
Yeah.
It had lime, but it came and went so quickly.
Yeah.
The texture is not what I was expecting. It's kind of crunchier.
It's crunchy.
It's not.
What did you think it was going
I
to be?
thought it was going to be kind of like a, not quite a Skittle, like somewhere between a Skittle and a Nerd, maybe. Like
Okay.
kind of chewy, kind of hard. But like this is downright like a potato chip almost.
Yeah.
texture.
Yeah.
It's as I remember. It's kind of like a little crunchier sweetheart.
Yeah.
In
You're
my
right.
yeah. That's how I remember it.
These are still better than Necco wafers.
Oh yeah, those are.
I don't know if I've actually had Necco
Oh,
wafers, so
brother.
I don't know. They sound delicious. If they're stuck to some paper, I'll eat some.
Necco Wafer did a really good job of like packaging it.
Yeah.
And
it
you're
looks
like,
cool.
oh, that looks awesome. I wanna
Yes,
try-" and
it
then
does.
you buy and try it, and you're like, whoa.
Whoa, I made a large
Whoa, this
mistake.
is even better.
Yeah. The wrappers taste better than the candy does.
Yeah.
I'm going to try a yellow one, which is lemon.
Okay, let's do lime. You know, I do give it points though because it tasted a lot more lime than I thought it was going to taste. This one doesn't have much paper on it.
I'll get another one then.
Oh, okay, that's better. This is akin to the inside of a lemon head.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. The part that you just said that you don't like.
Yeah. It's still bad. but-
It's so bad, but I do taste something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do lemon lime here. I'm gonna go.
Oh, yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
Lemon lime paper, of course.
Lemon lime paper.
Look at that big chunk I got.
Oh yeah, that's you can write your name on that.
You have to eat it.
There's no taking it off. Them's the rules.
It's like a wishbone. If you get more paper on it, your dreams come true.
The paper.
Here's the thing about this. I really love pulling them off.
Yeah,
It's
fidget-
satisfying something.
Fidget spinner satisfying.
yeah.
It's a fidgets. It's a fidgy.
It's a fidgy. Yeah, it's a
fidge.
fidgy.
Oh, this little one came off real nice.
I don't know if there is a mixing of the flavors with the color.
Yeah,
is there?
I'm not getting it because the
Yeah.
flavors are so faint that
Let me try this green
The
paper.
flavors are really faint. Like it's
Yeah.
like I ate this and someone in the next room shouted lemon,
Yeah.
and that's what I'm tasting.
yeah.
The lemon.
Like when seltzer water was like a new concept.
Oh right.
And it was like just the slightest touch.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Kissed
you're
by
right.
a lime.
Yeah. I'm going to put 2 in my mouth.
Yeah, I've been doing 2. I've been making a full round.
God damn. The paper, though.
Yeah, it really this is an age-old problem with this candy, and they know it. And they don't care.
It's been 100 years and they haven't
Oh.
fixed this.
Cherry is cherry.
Not terrible.
Okay.
Okay, I got a big blob of cherry.
Oh, you're right. I could taste it.
Yeah.
God, there's so much
It
paper
kind
on
of,
the cherry.
the ending is sad, but the beginning.
Yeah, that's you've got something there.
Yeah.
It's a little bubble gummy.
Yeah. Okay. That's
Oh.
not
Yeah.
awful.
Okay, you know what this tastes like, and I brought it up before.
Medicine-y.
The things that when you had braces, you could eat these and it would turn the plaque you have pink, so you know what parts you're not brushing. That's what
my
these tasted like and
God.
had the similar consistency.
Yeah.
I think that might be what I'm.
Kind of like bubblegum
What these remind me
toothpaste.
of. Yeah,
Fruity.
it's not bad.
Oh, no. You can take that back.
You could call it bad. It's
I
okay.
meant it's not good.
Yeah.
It's kind of Pepto-Bismol like.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I got some candy on my paper here.
Oh,
Throw it out.
gross. Yeah. Crunchy.
Crunchy.
Addictive. Yeah, a little addictive.
They are, like I've said before, I like foods where I kind of have to work for it, like chicken wings or like a whole
Yeah.
fish like on the bone or like
Oh,
eating human flesh.
Yeah.
But
that one tasted fishy when you said that.
hang
Highly
on.
suggestible candy.
Yeah, I'm sending more thoughts and transmissions to you.
Human flesh.
I like the taste. The pacifier made me do it.
Try biting it straight from the paper. It's
Okay.
kind of a different sensation.
Oh yeah, I used to do this too. Yeah.
Oh.
That's even more paper.
Yeah. Oh.
I missed the candy.
Yeah, you.
Oh, yeah. You get way more paper if you go straight from.
This pink one tastes the most like a sweetheart
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
all of them. That is definitely a sweetheart.
All right. Well,
Look at that. I bet.
you. Oh, I thought you cleared the whole sheet.
And you're gonna say it's bad.
He put his throat back and like a sword swallower
Yeah.
took it back out and it was completely clean.
It was just fish bones when it came out.
I'm gonna do one of each flavor.
Don't say fish bones. You'll make him taste fish
Oh.
again.
I did one of each flavor.
You know, if these were not on the paper, it would lose the novelty, but would they be that bad? Just like a loose bag full of these to like munch in a movie theater?
I mean, I should have brought one of the bags that
Yeah,
I
I
bought
guess they
before
would be bad.
because
Yeah, still
they all
bad.
fell off the paper. So I just
Yeah.
have like a sack of these buttons.
It's kind of like if I were to eat just like a loose sack of these, it would be like a nightmare version of eating sweetheart or sweet
Right.
tarts.
Yeah,
nightmare
yeah.
Like
version.
I would like if I were having a bad dream that I was eating sweet tarts, this is what it would be like.
They taste like sweethearts, but I don't know if I'm feeling it. Like,
Harder sweethearts.
yeah, I don't know if. What's the joke I'm trying to make?
That's a good question.
They taste like sweethearts, but I don't know how the candy feels about me. Wish I knew how the candy felt about me.
Judging by how much it won't leave the paper, I'm going to say it doesn't feel good about being us with us either.
It doesn't want to be yours.
Don't be mine.
The texture is a surprise to me.
Okay.
Yeah, it's akin to sweethearts. It's just a little harder, a little crunchier.
Yeah.
And I got good news for you
Sweethearts
guys.
taste much better. Yeah.
You can keep your strips.
Oh, really? Wow.
Wow, where's the trash can?
Yeah.
Can I have yours also? I'd like to make an example out of it. Okay, so we've had Greg, where did you get these and how much were these things?
I got this from Galco's Soda Shop in Los Angeles, California for $2 a
Each?
bag. Yeah.
One
Oh
of this
my
one thing costs
God.
$2.
Yeah.
That's a little crazy.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What are these, like fair trade or something?
Hey, bad candy needs a fair share of deal too.
How could this cost $2? Like,
A lot of work goes into it.
well, we also, if you were to put these like across your chest, it looks like you work on the Death Star.
Yeah, we made that discovery together.
Yeah. I guess it's time to rate these things.
It is.
Let's write down at a 0 to 5 cavities. And come on, let's pick our favorite flavor.
Come on, don't leave
Yeah.
that
Don't
out.
make me choose, though. So at a 0 to 5 cavities, what would we rate these? We'll write them down so that we don't influence each other. The first,
you're thinking way too hard.
well, because the
Daniel.
first thing I thought of was that's too mean. I thought that is too mean of a score.
Mean.
Because it was not as bad as I was. The reputation precedes it.
I agree.
Are we all locked in on scores? We can.
I mean, yeah.
Give me 1 sec. How many zeros can I add?
How many zeros are in zero?
We actually hear the pencil making the round shape.
So we'll go to the left of you, Greg. So we're starting with you, Beto.
Oh, okay, cool.
We are starting with you.
They suck.
Hang on, I might have gotten some interference.
Yeah.
What did you
You
say?
talking about vampires?
They are kind of pointless. Obviously a novelty, but like in this day
Well,
and
they're
age.
buttons. They don't have points.
Oh,
Yeah.
in this day and age, I just don't get it anymore.
Yeah.
Like, and then who would buy this more than once?
Right.
Like
That's a
once,
good point.
Once you're like, okay, I get what this is, and look how, in the grand scheme of things, how little you get for $2.
Yeah.
It's a sugar blob on a paper.
You can,
This should be like 50 cents.
yeah, you can count each dot you get and then like divide that by $2 and figure out how much little dot.
I wonder how much of each,
Yeah.
how much these, this is probably like 10 cents a dot that
Yeah.
we're eating.
Yeah, I need to like, if there is a true fan of this stuff, I need to examine their mind. But I just don't.
Please donate your body to
I,
science.
I don't understand.
We're science.
The lime and the lemon were pretty bad.
Yeah, the lemon was worse.
Borderline flavorless.
Yeah.
The cherry had a little thing going. The cherry has some value to
Yeah.
it.
I grant you value.
Some value.
Yeah.
Some value. This is a novelty. No, I don't think anyone buys this seriously, and I give it a 0.05.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
That's pretty low.
Wow. Those were 2 zeros.
I would
heard of.
rather eat a big hunk. I would
Wow.
rather eat.
Really?
Peeps is like
Okay, let's not say. Well, let's not go too
miles
far.
beyond this. This is the worst candy we have ever reviewed
No,
on
no,
this.
no.
Besides the unmentionable, which wasn't a candy.
Okay, you know what? Let me think about that. Is this the worst candy
This
we've ever
is
had?
garbage. This is trash. This is 50% a thing you shouldn't eat.
Biologically speaking.
You know what? I'm giving this a fucking 0.
No. Wait a minute. You can influence your own scores? He's whipped himself into a frenzy. He's doing a whirling dervish now.
I am angry that you brought this in.
Oh my
I think
God.
that you're wrong when you say that half of it is unedible. It's more like,
No, I said something you shouldn't eat.
oh yeah.
Yeah, technically it's edible. My body will process
I want to
this.
say that 3/4 of it or something that you shouldn't eat.
I stand corrected.
So do you really give this a 0?
I give it a 0.05.
Okay. So
The novelty gives it the 0.05. Yeah. This is like a practical joke. This is like I can't find coal.
is this a practical
so
joke?
I'll put this in someone's stocking and they'll be like, oh.
That's strange because I've gotten this a lot in a stocking and be like, oh, cool. And now I know that I've done bad that year.
People were making fun of you.
Yeah,
Greg.
I was looked down upon.
You give this to 2-year-old kids so that they can experience it
Yeah.
and know what hate is.
So this is how you indoctrinate children.
Your dog is for loving, buttons are for hating. Remember? Remember?
I'm trying to think back on all the actual official candies we've had besides the unmentionable. And I feel like
What's the unmentionable? Sorry.
we don't mention it.
Oh, right.
We'll say, here,
We'll
I'll bleep
edit
it.
this out.
We'll edit this
Yeah.
out.
Oh, you're right.
But
Yeah.
it doesn't really count.
It doesn't count because it's
Yeah.
not candy.
It's
Yeah.
a candy periphery.
But I feel like some of the the lollipop of Peeps. That
Okay,
we had,
that was-
like I feel like that was really bad. Like
That was,
inedibly
yeah.
bad.
That
Yeah.
was really bad.
I ate this.
I think the flavor of that lollipop was way better though. It actually
so?
had flavor. It was a accurate marshmallow flavor. Whether or not you like marshmallow is a different story. But that was functionally bad and hard to eat.
Yes, there were a lot of things, but I feel like the flavor of the strawberry of these are better than the flavor of that Peeps ring.
Peepsicles.
Peepsicle.
That introduces an idea I was thinking about is something tasting bad better or worse than something that has no taste?
I would say worse.
Yeah.
I'd rather have no taste than bad taste.
It's true.
But at the same time, I kind of want them to take a swing. Like even something that tastes like butt, trademark.
Okay, so they took a swing in 1930. Give it up.
Did they say that to Mickey Mantle? Did they say that to Babe Ruth?
Did they say that to Ty Cobb several times? Yes.
Did they say that to Barry Bonds? Did they say that to the Terrifier? They said, Terrifier, you didn't make anyone throw up. And guess what? Terrifier 2 came and made everybody throw up. That's a good question. I want, like, in terms of a movie, I would rather a movie be bad, like bad.
With a big swing.
With a big swing.
Than an indie art movie about nothing that made you feel nothing
Exactly. Like a Terrence Malick movie.
Okay, you're awful.
My review of these things is that they were a lot better than I was expecting.
Okay.
Like, based on your reaction, like anytime just buttons came up, you would get upset thinking somebody accidentally brought up candy buttons. But like, I thought they were going to be a different texture, so they surprised me. Like we were talking about, these surprised me.
Right.
And they surprised me, like the Terrifier.
I'm going to show up in your shower and surprise you, dude.
Yeah. And I throw up.
Whoa, I love this.
This is great.
This is great.
How do I review this motel? Of course, they didn't taste that good. The pink ones were the best ones.
Yeah, true.
I gave it a 0.3.
Okay.
Okay.
I was thinking 0.25, but I was thinking that's a little too mean because they were
mean? I don't understand that.
Greg, but he's so sensitive. The boy's so soft.
If he gives it like a 3 or something, then we'll have words later. But
Get ready for a second number 5, guys. This is it.
He accidentally ate some leftover Tony's Chocolonely. I think that obviously it's a novelty. This is better as a decoration. Its place in candy history gives it something to me. Like its iconography of like when you think of a candy shop, there's taffy, there's loose jelly beans, there's candy buttons. Like it's just there.
Yeah.
It's that candy cane factor going on.
It's the candy cane factor.
Candy cane factor.
But you can make good candy canes. I guess you can make good buttons, but they just haven't done it yet.
That's what I keep thinking. They can do a lot.
Have you been looking?
Like you're talking about the rice paper instead of
Yeah, at least make the paper.
at least make the paper tasty, or like line it like the College Ruled with a little binder in.
Do you hear us?
Yeah.
Do you hear what we're saying? And you guys are trying to defend this?
But like imagine it was like something as tasty as Jolly Bally on here, like a Jolly Bally on paper, like that. Did you give it a score already? Right? Can I go?
Well, what if instead of paper it was like a fruit roll up?
Oh, that's good.
Would you like that?
Then it would really be like
Yes, because it's a different candy.
But what if? I'm not ready to condemn candy buttons.
But why not? It's evil.
it's malicious and vindictive.
Why are you trying? You apologist.
I think the Terrifier had a few good qualities.
Oh my
Because
God.
it's just like it's been around for so long. Like it feels like there's a reason it's still here.
90 years.
There's got to be a reason it's still here. Like think of how many candies we don't even know about because they were so much worse than candy buttons that they just stopped making.
I think I've had
So
this was
follow
saved.
suit.
This was saved from bankruptcy.
Who did that? That's a conspiracy.
Necco's a pretty popular candy maker. Not always popular. Well, not known for making great candies. It's just popular and old.
Yeah.
The first of their catalog to come back was these before Necco wafers, which they're known for. You say the title of the candy company in the phrase.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It also is the fun of eating, fun, quote unquote, of eating it. The physical activity, the mechanism of
The
eating
mechanism, yeah.
It's like picking a scab.
It's exactly what I was gonna say, and it being on a fruit roll up would make it so much grosser a sensation because it'd be actually like picking scabs off.
That
skin.
would be a fun Halloween.
It would
thing,
be, yeah.
where it's like gooey. It's like
Oh, like a gusher on a fruit roll
Oh
up.
my
Yes.
And
god!
it explodes.
Yes. Oh, Mom, I gotta go hospital. My boobo bursted. I picked my chicken pucks too hard. I don't think there's much taste here.
No.
I mean, I was like I said, I was very surprised to even realize that they were flavors. I thought it was
That
just
was a
like
surprise.
color and sugar.
They're color flavored.
This is like candy corn is remembered more as its reputation, like the sentimentality. Like I bought this when I was little. Like they had the little candy shop on my house had buttons, and I like to pick them off. And the paper came up too. It's like,
And that's why I have a mass in my
yeah,
stomach.
that's why my left eye's kind of wonky. I feel like the reputation precedes it. The actual, like you're saying, the mechanism of peeling the candy off is fun.
All right.
But the actual taste of the candy cannot be defended. There's no taste. Like there's barely any taste. It's like a fruit stripe where it's a good taste, but it goes away so fast it's not even worth mentioning.
I'm going to eat 3 pinks at once. Oh, that's a lot of paper. Is it too late to change my score?
And therein lies the experience of eating buttons. I'm gonna give this 0.25.
Wow.
Wow, I gave it the highest score.
What did you do?
0.3. I was thinking 0.25 though.
You mentioned that too. Like I want to almost give it a 1 just based on sentimentality and history, but like I can't defend that because
No, this does not deserve a whole number.
Yeah.
no,
it does
because it's not like candy corn or Sweethearts, which has like iconography value. Like there is some to it. Like sometimes this will make the cut of like drawn candies you instantly recognize.
Yeah.
But this is known because it's kind of a silly gimmick that does like this never remembered for the taste. Yeah.
I think that says a lot when like candy corn, candy canes, when you have to lean on iconography.
Yeah, more than
culture.
like yeah.
Like it's like, okay, fine, sure.
Sure. You're in the pantheon.
But as a candy.
yeah.
I'm trying to think of like an actor who like nobody really likes, but
Hugh Grant. Oh no, does he listen?
Nailed it.
Yeah, nailed it.
Hugh Grant emailed me this morning and said, "Thank you so much for not putting me down for 2 years. And thank you so much for being there on January 6th with me."
So he had it coming.
It's a long time coming, Hugh.
Yeah.
Like, I would be sad if these weren't made.
Yes. I also think
again.
the same thing.
Yeah.
I also like I remember like my mom likes these a lot, but she doesn't like the taste, just likes picking scabs.
Well, she was a kid when they were not new, obviously.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
you
Your
know.
mom's 200 years old, right?
Yeah, my mom is Rasputin. No.
And imagine all her selection back in the
Yeah,
day.
exactly. That's what I think. Like this was a top choice at the time. And it's very gimmicky. It's very like you fiddle with your toys. This is more of a toy than a candy.
Yeah.
It's a toy you can eat.
Maybe
though.
this is the original fidget spinner.
I think it might be.
Yeah, Hanukkah Guild toy you can eat.
Oh, toy you can eat.
you can eat.
That's a new bracket.
Yeah.
Yeah, toys you can eat.
Toys you can eat.
Like a Lego accidentally, right?
A Lego head, a Lego hand,
Maybe like a light bright piece.
Oh wow.
a marker cap. You can eat any of these things.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I want to give it 0.25, but I still have, like you said, a lot of love and respect for it. Not warranted always.
I don't know if I love these. I wouldn't say I love and
Okay, run your hands across it and say that.
I don't love you.
I don't love you.
It does feel nice. Like it's like I feel like I'm reading Braille.
It's Braille. You can eat.
And it says candy, 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 candy. I think maybe what it is for me is that it was in Willy Wonka.
Yeah.
And anything that's in Willy Wonka, like I kind of want.
It's the
I want to.
there's that thing in Ocean's 13 where how dare you do that? You shook Frank Sinatra's hand or whatever, and it feels like there's some candies that are just
you're
like,
quoting Ocean's 13?
yeah, it's a good one.
The good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I don't know. His judgment's all over the place after these candy buttons.
Oh, lovers of Ocean's 12, I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't realize there's so many Ocean's 12 fans out there. And so many Ocean's 8 fans out there. Apologize for liking the one where he accidentally starts a Mexican revolution.
I like Terrifiers 13.
Yeah. He has to get a bunch of
scariest
clowns to rob a bank. He has to rob a vomit bank.
We're robbing the hazardous waste bin at the hospital. I'm curious. Like I'm curious to hear someone who actually likes these. Like, what do you like about
I almost
this?
guarantee it's going to be a sentimental. Like I had these when I was a kid, but no one's going to be like, think of the taste.
Yeah, how can that? It's just undefendable. It's too hard.
I mean, it's not defendable because there's nothing really there.
Yeah.
How do you defend something that doesn't exist?
Like I'll hear people, I'll be like, oh, what's a candy we don't like? I'll hear people talk about Big Hunk and defend the taste of it. And I'll be like, okay, well, maybe I'm wrong, but I know I'm not. But there's nothing to defend here because like I like eating paper.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
what
what?
the heck?
At least there's like substance to something like a Big Hunk.
Yeah.
Right.
Like you can, it's all meant to be eaten, which is another thing that most of the wrapper gets caught on. But
Yeah.
if a wrapper is getting caught on the candy, it's not a good candy.
Is it? Sorry, that Candy McCocaine. I thought you were talking about
Rappers?
musical artists.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, did we ever make that
I
correlation
don't
between
think so, but
rappers
that's very
and
funny,
rappers?
isn't
I
it?
mean,
Yeah.
let's just
Yeah.
think about it. Not really go anywhere with it, but just think about how they do sound similar.
yeah.
I want you to just think about homonyms in general.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah,
which.
and this January 6th, please think of homonyms. So would you be excited to get this on Halloween, starting with you, Beto?
I would rather go back to the Capitol.
Okay, when you storm the Capitol next time,
And they hand out candy,
Yeah,
remember last
exactly.
time?
and there's like a candy bucket on Chuck Schumer's desk.
Yeah, I should have left this on the
Yeah.
desk instead of that steaming pile.
It would have been a threat. Look at the buttons. Arrest a felony charge.
I would fight the person who gives this to my child, my future child.
It would be a weird thing to give.
I would take it out of their basket and say, no, thank you.
No, thank you.
And
Oh,
just-
no, thank you.
No bags of popcorn, no apples, no candy buttons.
Do you have any loose razor blades?
It would have to be like a Post-it note.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This would
Halloween.
qualify as a trick, not a treat.
That
Oh,
is-
yeah,
it
that
a
is
trick.
funny.
Yeah.
So
This should have a little adhesive thing like a post-it where you could leave a note.
Right.
And I can swallow it, and I would.
That would be kind of fun though if they were just like hanging off of someone's door and like
Oh,
just
yeah.
grab one.
Grab one.
Well, I would not be excited to get this on Halloween. I wouldn't be excited to eat it. It would be interesting to see like, oh, look, candy buttons. But
Yeah.
I don't think I would eat them.
and you go back and you toilet paper their
Yeah.
house.
Yeah, with candy buttons.
Candy buttons. The toilet paper has candy buttons on it. Yeah.
My bedazzled toilet paper. They're bumpy for my pleasure. What about you, Greg?
I would feel very indifferent about getting it for Halloween. I wouldn't be mad. I'd eat them, but I like don't care. Like it wouldn't mean
Yeah.
anything. I would walk around houses and I would fiddle it in my hands. But I wouldn't. I would be like, okay, well, I'll eat it eventually.
Like I said, this is like, because, you know, like there are fidget spinner things or like things to keep your mind occupied where it's just like a texture you pick at. And this is that.
Yeah.
Like, are we supposed to eat this?
Oh, maybe no one asked.
Is
Yeah.
this like a therapy device?
Here's
Or-
the thing. I prefer this to Smarties.
No.
Yep.
No, you don't.
I do not like the taste of Smarties.
Wow.
This tastes like nothing.
No.
Wow.
This tastes like sugar.
No.
I don't like the taste of Smarties.
Smarties
they
taste-
do nothing for me.
They taste like manna. they taste like the best candy out of Anthony Weiner's candy bowl. He's the only Republican I could think of.
That's good. That's a good reach.
I have to stop and think about that, but I do think I like Smarties more than this.
Smarties are
Really?
great.
It's just like a step away. But
Oh, God,
yeah.
we're doing Smarties soon.
Please don't make.
This has to be, this
At least there's no
slander
paper on
must be
Smarties.
ended.
I'm sick that day. Yeah. If Smarties had paper on them, they'd taste better. Smarties wishes. It wishes it could get buttons thing going on.
Yeah, they rip these off and then smash them, and that's Smarties.
I do not condone any of this. I condoned all of the January 6th jokes. I do not approve of these Smarty slanders.
When you do your Smarties episode, come in padded gear.
Yeah,
It's
oh,
gonna
yeah.
get
I'm going to be
nasty.
wearing like what they wear when they're training attack dogs. Both gnawing on my forearms. Okay, so now before we have our game, we have our...
You mean this whole thing?
What's the game? Shoot.
Who won?
No.
No one.
So we have our pre-game plug. Terrifier here.
Yeah.
He just walked
Did
by.
you guys just eat buttons?
Yeah.
So once again this week, I'm going to this week ask you to this week leave us a review
This week.
this week.
Yeah, but when?
This week on Apple Podcasts this week. Oh my God.
God.
Is your body shutting down from the buttons, dude?
My fingers are used to clawing, not holding anymore.
When you say weak, you mean WEAK, right?
Yeah, weak like these candies, not like Smarties.
Oh.
I'm strong like Smarty, okay? So leave us a review on Apple Podcasts. It's imperative to getting social currency and people trusting us
Oh my God.
to give us the chance to listen to us in this crowded podcast ecosystem. If you see, oh, this show has got reviews, it's actually a show. I'll listen to it. Other people like it. I like it. Oh, they're doing candy buttons. Subscribe.
Subscribe.
Oh, they like Smarties. Super subscribe.
They stormed the Capitol. Super double subscribe.
Patreon donor.
All titles now, it's the candy, and then in parentheses, we were there on January 6th. That's how you get listeners.
It's in 2025. We're gonna be sitting with Alex Jones. He's like, I don't think I know about buttons.
Yeah. Can you tell me about buttons?
So that's the Terrifier talking, right?
Yeah, one in the same.
Yeah, what did it say? Yeah.
Makes people throw up. Again, we are going to ask the weirdest way that you like to eat candy, and we'll read it on the air and decide whether or not it's gross.
In buttons.
Do you like it with a little bit of paper on it?
Yeah, I don't even peel them off. I just crumple it up into one big ball and eat all of it.
I bet there's someone who
Yeah,
does
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Oh,
If you
no.
do that,
Bites it.
let
Yeah.
us know.
Yeah, let me know.
So yeah, if you have an iPhone, just open your podcast app, look for Candy is Dandy, leave us some reviews. Okay, it's candy game time. So we're playing a game that we played recently that I liked a lot, and I want to do it again.
Russian roulette.
So this game is called 6 Degrees of Gummy Bacon.
Oh,
Once
right.
again.
Okay.
You're gonna have to remind me.
To remind you, this is a game where we are given a candy. Melissa wrote down 3 different candy-related words, and then I crack open
Oh my God,
love
nerd.
I love
this
things.
here
Whoa! I love when things are cracked open.
dictionary, a good old-fashioned dictionary.
Richard and Harry.
And we choose a word at random and need to connect that word to the candy word we got in 5 words or fewer, the 6th being the name of that candy.
Right.
So we'll write them all down. We'll all be playing together. We write it down, and whoever does it in fewer words wins, but you have to walk us through each step in
Right,
your
show the
explanation.
math.
So example, if the candy word is chocolate and the word we get is Mexico, it could be Mexico, Aztecs, chocolate.
Got
So
it.
you have to show step by step in your process. We'll do 3 rounds. In each round, one of us will pick a number between 1 and 1,526. I will then go to that page, and then we pick between 1 and 2 in the columns, and then 1 to however many words in then that column. So I've got the 3 words here. So let's see what the first word that we are going to be trying to connect to is. This first candy-related word is licorice.
Okay.
So we're
Okay.
trying to get to the word licorice. So Greg, give me a number between 1 and 1,526.
1,426.
Wow.
Going deep.
W's.
That's scary, dude.
That is pretty.
That words start with that letter is scary.
Yeah. You got to start with the.
Yeah.
We're talking in robots. What did you say? 1,426.
Yeah, 400.
Okay, so now between 1 and 2.
2.
Let's say between 1 and 20.
4.
Okay, so our word is unemployed.
Oh.
Definition,
boy.
not employed, without a job. So we're trying to get from unemployed to licorice. And you have
What?
6 degrees of gummy bacon to do
That's
so.
insane.
That is kind of insane.
So unemployed. All right. Oh.
Can I Google stuff?
what? How are you going to put it in your 6 degrees of gummy bacon generator?
Yeah, I'm just going to put, 2 things.
Siri, connect the word unemployed to licorice in 5 words or fewer. Unemployed to licorice. Oh my God.
Licorice. All right.
All right.
Mine's kind of shaky, but
Yeah, so is mine.
I think mine's strong.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Interesting.
like buttons.
You strong like buttons.
Yeah.
Yeah, strong like button. Yeah.
Okay, so let's start with you, Greg. So
Okay.
your first word is unemployed.
Unemployed leads me to the Great Depression when many people were unemployed. And during the Depression, many people were eating old candies like lecorice.
Wow.
Which was
Wait,
one of the
wait,
old-
He did that in
hang on.
That's
on.
incredible.
Okay.
What is
Oh yeah. Yeah.
what is
yeah.
what are the words here? So your first word is
Oh, single
unemployed.
word.
Unemployed. Oh, does that have to be words or ideas?
It's words.
Oh, okay.
Not 6 thoughts of gummy bacon.
Oh, why not? I thought we were logically getting to. Okay, you're right.
So he loses, right?
Yeah, I lose.
So you didn't even write down words?
I mean, many
I wrote
words.
Great Depression and licorice.
Many words.
I think there's more in between those two.
Wait. Is the Great Depression in the dictionary? If it's
Is
in the
Great
dictionary,
Depression- I mean,
allowed.
I don't think the Great Depression
Oh,
is
so
a
look
It
up
would be in the encyclopedia, but not the dictionary.
I don't know. Let's see.
Unless depression is both
Depression-
economical and
So
mentally.
look up Great Depression, the.
Great Depression.
Look it up in an encyclopedia too.
The Depression, the economic crisis, 1929.
Again, shaky.
Is that what it said?
It does mention the Great Depression under depression in the dictionary. But wait, so unemployed, depression, and then you went straight to licorice from there?
It should have been like
too
candy. Yeah, you're right. I wasn't ready.
okay. So
But
I
there's
think
something there.
I think Greg forfeits this.
yeah,
round.
I'm gonna have to
All
forfeit
right.
this.
So
one.
what about you?
I liked it though.
I don't think there was enough work shown. You got to show your work.
All right. So first word, unemployed.
Right.
Who is unemployed? Workers.
Okay.
What's a type of worker? Farmer.
Okay.
What can some farmers grow? Licorice.
Okay. I get.
What
All
was
right.
the root of licorice again? What was it like? What's it?
Oh my God. Unemployment. What's the root of unemployment? Bad economy. What's a root?
Oh, wait a minute.
Licorice.
You need 4 more steps in there. So, all right. So you got 4.
I got, 3 words, right? We don't count unemployed.
Yeah.
That's a good. Oh, yeah. I guess not.
So I got
So you got
worker,
3.
farmer, licorice.
Yeah.
Worker, farmer. Okay. So you got 3.
I think Greg should have another go.
Well, I think not
To
because
complete his
my
thought.
first word is depression.
Okay.
He's
So-
going to complete your thought for
So
you.
unemployed goes to depression because people were unemployed.
Sure.
The depression was an old thing. So old.
Okay.
Oh right.
Old things they ate candy, old candy to licorice. So it took
Okay.
me 4.
Okay.
So you got it.
Ding, 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 ding.
That was a tricky one. But you
It
gotta
was,
show you
yeah.
gotta show your work, young man.
I thought I was on the word. I thought I could explain myself away.
Okay, so now the second word we're gonna go with is peppermint.
Pepper.
So now you give me a word, Beto, between 1 and
Peppermint.
5,026.
I know I did 69 last time.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty neat.
I wonder if I should do 696
Or 420.
Yeah,
Or
420.
420.
I know.
Oh my god.
106.
16 or 106?
106. Let's go
Okay,
106.
The greatest number of the year. Okay, so now 1 or 2.
Let's aspire for another one. 2.
2. Okay, so that took a second and I agreed to it without even realizing. So pick a number between 1 and 15.
Are you sure? 6, obviously.
Yeah, obviously. Guys, what are we even doing here?
Okay, so this one's kind of tricky. So the word is
Peppermint.
Yeah.
banka.
What the hell's a banka?
Okay,
And how do you spell that?
Okay, so the word is BANKA, and then the definition is BANGKA.
Oh, okay.
What?
I don't know what. Okay, let's look up what Banka is. It's one page earlier. Banka, an island in Indonesia east of Sumatra. There's tin mines there. So Banka, an island in Indonesia to peppermint.
The fuck?
I gotta Google some stuff.
I think Greg's cheating.
How am I cheating?
I am now banning.
I need to know
Googling.
what the Indonesia flag looks
Yeah,
like.
you're gonna look up what's the main export in Indonesia? Peppermint.
Peppermint.
Yeah.
okay,
I'm pretty sure
fine.
that's the one with the sun on it. The little sun. It's
But
red,
what
white,
color?
blue. and
Oh, red,
it's
white, and blue.
Red, white, blue with a yellow sun. I'm pretty
Man,
sure.
we did red, white, and blue better.
Oh, you kidding me?
I mean, on one day of the
We
year.
got a really nice flag. I think the only person who has a nicer flag than us is Mexico. But they kind of cheated by getting so detailed.
Yeah,
Mexico's
they had some
flag
more
is
time.
too complicated.
Yeah, that's what I'm
There's
saying. But
too
it's
much going
really
on.
beautiful.
Let me guess your favorite flag. Japan.
You know-
pre or post empire.
Oh yeah.
During
Oh.
during Empire, because the Japanese flag is quite elegant.
Yeah. It's streamlined. It's simple.
Current Japanese flag?
The red circle, the sun.
Boring.
It's boring, but it's so simplistic.
Okay.
You can
all right.
project any idea onto it.
Yeah, you could.
project any war on top.
Is that really your favorite flag?
No, I wouldn't say that's my
Okay,
favorite
all
flag.
right.
Obviously, it's the red, white, and blue
Oh, Russia.
of Russia. Yeah,
What's the one with the hammer on it?
yeah pre or post Soviet Russia. Korea has a pretty cool one. Also,
Yeah, Korea's a nice one.
that's a good flag,
What's Korea's like? Is it the?
like the
It's-
Pepsi symbol.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm thinking of a different one.
Okay, let's
All
focus
right,
on the
yeah,
task
yeah,
at
yeah,
hand.
yeah. So Banka.
Banka to peppermint. Oh my god,
Which is
So
an island in Indonesia.
Island in Indonesia. What the hell?
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, this is tough. Oh my god.
Okay,
What?
so
What? This is really hard.
I need to Google stuff like, is the North Pole an island?
I think I got this in
What the hell?
in one move, in 2 moves.
What? No, you don't.
Yeah. Okay, I'll throw in another one just because I don't think it's necessary. But
All right. I think I'm locked in, but I don't, historically, I don't know if this is accurate.
okay.
So you go first this time.
All right. So Banca, it's an island.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
What is commonly found on islands? Plantations.
Right.
Right.
I was
What do they?
thinking that.
So this is where I felt I didn't need this step, but just for Daniel, what do you do on plantations? You grow a crop.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of crop? Peppermint.
Is peppermint a crop?
It's a plant.
That's a plant.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
couldn't
a
Google.
plant which you can cultivate.
Greg wouldn't let me Google it.
Which is why I could have gone straight from plantation to peppermint, really.
You could.
I think that middle step was necessary.
Okay,
So you got
all
it in
right.
3.
I got it in 3.
Okay, so mine is Banca, an island off Indonesia, which is near the Philippines,
Oh.
which was, I think, colonized by the British.
No.
No,
Spain.
Spain. Well, by my logic, it was colonized by the British. I lost anyway. So follow this train of logic. The British love Christmas.
Whoa.
Christmas peppermints. So that was 4.
Wow.
Okay.
And then I was wrong about the flag. It's just red and white.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was thinking Malaysia.
The
then.
color of a candy cane.
I could have
Which
seen.
is
That's what I
peppermint.
wanted to
But
do.
that's why we shouldn't be
Yeah.
Googling things. So what is your crazy?
All right. Banca is an island full of tin mines.
Whoa.
In America, some miners were full of miners, children.
Wait. So
Whoa.
what are the words here? What are the words
Mines,
here?
sorry. Mines?
He did it again.
I have to explain the logic in my
Yeah,
brain. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
Okay, so the first word is mine because
Mines.
of the tin mines in Banca.
Yes.
Okay.
Children, because there was children miners in America. Children love sweets.
Children love sweets.
Wow.
Peppermint is a sweet.
4. So you got it in 4. Okay. That was a close one.
Yeah. Yeah. We did better than we thought we were going to do on that.
That was an almost impossible task
Yeah.
to link these two. So
I mean, if I knew what the flag looked like, I could have done it too.
if I had only known that they were conquered by Spain. Okay, so I mean, Beto's already won this one. So let's see if either Daniel or Greg, we're all playing, but let's see if we can even get a point here.
Okay.
So the last word is lollipop. Who wants to give me another number? How about you give me 2 numbers, you give me 2 numbers.
Okay.
Okay. I want to give you 1,500 and what was the last number?
26.
Goes up to 26. So you pick 2
25.
numbers. No, he picks the second 2
Oh, you
numbers.
picked the first two. I get it now.
I
You
see, I
pick
see, I
1
see.
5. You pick
2 5.
1.
One
you.
short.
You're
You're
welcome.
welcome. I saw what you're doing, and I respect it.
Yeah. Let's get some Z's
Yeah.
in here.
Okay, so this is going to be tough.
Gonna be
So,
Zaffron.
yeah, I know. Who is the most handsome candy host? 1 or 2?
1.
1 to 10.
1 suit.
10. Oh, sorry.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Zoinks.
Zimbabwe. Yeah.
the word we're working with here is zona pellucida.
Whoa.
Oh, my favorite
It's an-
singer from the 60s.
It's the plural of zona pellucidae. No, that's the plural. A transparent jelly-like substance surrounding the ovum of mammals. So we are trying to get to lollipop from Zello pellucida.
Transparent jelly-like.
That's our key.
Yeah, it really is.
Transparent jelly-like
No, I'm going to stick to ovum.
lollipop.
Oh my God.
Oh.
I know how candy canes are made, but not.
Mine's kind of a stretch, but I think I did it.
Oh yeah. Okay. I yeah.
I already won, so fuck it.
This means nothing to you, but this means everything to me and Greg. All right, Greg, are you locked in yet?
No, nowhere near it.
This guy's having trouble thinking about zona pellucidae.
I was born thinking about Zona Pellucida.
I was once a zona pellucidae. I can't seem to do it in fewer than the number of words I've been doing it.
I think I might have, but you're going to say no.
Oh yeah. But what does it matter to you?
Oh, we're both staring at me. Great. I don't think I could do it. I can't.
You got this.
I can't because everything I have is a concept, not a word.
What?
Like it's like
Put the concept into a word.
like when they put the sugar and water together to make a candy cane. It's transparent. It's a big mold, but there's no word for that.
Concoction.
Thank you. I'm forfeiting this one. I can't
Greg, forfeit. This is
I
not
can't do
Greg's
it.
game.
Explain it with concept then.
Yeah, act it out.
do it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll act it out.
Hey, okay,
And we'll see how many concepts.
I'm being birthed. I am now an ova.
Coming out of an ovum, zona pellucida, the jelly-like substance around the ovum is transparent, like the mold when you put sugar and water together to make candy canes. It becomes like a jelly-like kind of transparent thing. It gets turned into a candy when lollipop is a candy. That's where
Okay.
my brain is going, but I can't put it into a word at a time.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many words that was.
I think
he lost it.
Yeah, I lost. Yeah, I lost.
What about you?
All right. So this the blah 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 is an
Zonapalooza-
ovum.
Zonapalooza.
The thing around the ovum. The ovum is spherical.
Wait. So is ovum the first? No, is ovum the first word?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
is
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
It's
Yeah, it
okay.
is.
Ovum's the first word,
You're right.
and the ovum is spherical, just like a lollipop.
Got it.
See, okay, so I went zona pellucida, eggs,
Mm.
and then I went to oval, but then I went to blow pop, and then I went to lollipop.
Can you explain? Can you back up a little bit?
No.
You lost me at blow pop.
So zona pellucida is the surrounding of the ova.
Okay.
So
Yep.
then the next word is the actual egg.
Okay. Yep.
And then an egg is an oval shape.
Oh, and blow pops are
And
oval
blow
shaped.
pops are oval shaped because not all lollipops are oval shaped. And
That's
a blow
true.
pop,
That's true.
a blow pop is a lollipop.
and blow pop is in the dictionary.
And the blow pop of 1929.
All right.
Well, look, you won this one. There's no denying that one.
Yeah.
That was too hard. We
That
got
was
too hard
really
of words
hard.
in
Yeah,
that
that was
one.
really hard.
I like them the harder they are.
Yeah.
I can't always do them.
Did you get any? Oh, you
No.
did the middle one. You were able to put words together.
Yeah, I put something together. I'm more of an abstract, like a Terrence Malick type.
We'll do drawings next time.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Terrence Malick.
That's
Terrence
a-
Malick directed The Terrifier, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Let's do Rorschach's next time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What candy do
We'll
you
describe them. What candy don't you see?
see? Oh,
So that's our Candy Buttons, the long-awaited Candy Buttons episode.
I could eat a whole sleeve of buttons now.
I could eat a whole notebook of them.
Yeah, I could eat a whole drawer of buttons now.
So, yeah, we'll see you soon.
yeah.
And, hey, pick one off for old Danny boy.
Yeah. Don't worry, listener. We'll review a candy in the next episode.
Yeah, we're taking a break from candy this week.
Trying it out. See what that's like.
Next week, we're going to be reviewing wide-ruled paper.
Yeah, the lines taste better.
Like a line ruled paper that someone left like a lollipop on, and they strip it off. There's that little residue.
It's the same thing.
It's the same thing. Keep a little scab in our hearts open for you.
Oh, yeah.
I won't give you a scab from this chicken pox that I scratch off of your forehead. So, hey, we're sorry.
Yeah.
We love you.
Yeah, we still love you.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
We don't love you enough to give you good candy, though.
Yeah. No.
Oh, you're so important. You need good candy
Yeah.
every 2 weeks.
What's the matter? You liked eating paper when I threw it at you last week.
Let's intentionally just do a string of bad.
Yeah.
So Smarties is
Yeah.
next.
Oh, we are not doing that?
Wait a minute.
Smarties is next.
Oh, he took down Tony Saccoloni. He hurt you. He hurt you. Yeah, I'll bring it all back together when Smarties comes.
All right.
I'm gonna shit.
Oh, the Terrifier's here.